Welcome back. This is Angela Thoma with Dogwood Paper Arts. So glad you're all here. And it's the same day for me, different day for you. That's why I still have my pink sweater on. It's chilly outside. So I was naughty. I got thinking about the back cover and I did it. I put it on. Look, I didn't wait for you. I'm so sorry. You sometimes just get to doing stuff and it's like, gosh, I gotta get this done. So anyway, let me explain to you what I did to even it up, to make sure it was even. Once I had my stack all there by itself and it was nice and dry, I could tell that I had to recrease this to bring all of this more together. Because you'll be able to tell if it's offset too much. If it's offset too much, it won't fit inside your covers properly. It's really hard to get it completely, even. I'm not perfect on it by any means. Okay, so what I did was I told you I was going to apply this page to here with just this half-inch piece we left on. The reason for that is that you want to be able to open the book and look at it without it running into itself with the edges here. So this way you can kind of separate it and pull out the first page and you can really look at it. Now, this is backwards. That's the frontwards, okay. So we're looking at the back of the book now. So, anyway, you can tell it's because it's mostly pinks and stuff like that. I should have done the front cover the same way as I did the back, but I didn't. So, I think it's fine. Live and learn. So what I did was I put glue on the underside of this little flap. That's the half-inch piece there. You can see it folds. I didn't cut any. It's still one sheet of paper that is 8.5 or 9 by, what is it, 8.5 by 12, 11 by 11.5. So we have our half-inch here, and it's all creased. The book's been recreased to fit better. It's not perfect. I still have quite a slant in my pages, as you can see. By a slant, I mean how the pages don't line up nice and straight. They're kind of wonky, zigzaggy. That's okay. You're going to get that. As long as they fit neatly in here, that's all you really want. Because nobody's going to be able to tell. So this is actually the back of the book. You can see that the spine is closer to the edge here. Here we have a little play for lace and things that stick out. So anyway, back to the back. On the underside of this, I had it up like this. Let me show you here. Okay, here's this 1/4 inch. And here's the rest of the book. Okay. So what I did was I put glue on this 1/2 inch, not 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. And then I stuck my top piece and I lined it up with my bottom piece along with this. Let's just use these as an example. apply the glue. Make sure it's right side up. Make sure it's nice and even in here. And this needs to cover. This needs to cover this piece of paper here, right here on the back. And it does. Well, that's actually the front. So, anyway, pretending that this is the front of the book, I've got it upside down. We line all this up. This is even with the book down there now. I applied my glue. And then I carefully set my back cover on. And I didn't press it down right away. I kind of left some wiggle room in there. Once it was even, top, bottom sides, I gave it a little press, just a little one. Then I picked the whole thing up and I pressed that down and made sure my edges were all even. Once I could see that that was done, then I lifted this up and it would be attached to here. I lifted it up and then I pressed it down, got all the extra glue off, and then I flipped the book over this way. And I wiped all the glue off this side. And that was it. That was all there was to it. It was very simple. It's just a matter of lining that front and back up so that they are not all wonky and uneven. Okay? So there is that. Now, I'm going to start my timer. And what we need to do is go back to that page we just put in. I should have actually added another page, half a page to it, and had this little piece on this side. That would have made a better book. But, you know, it's just a matter of learning. Plus, well, it still works out okay because you do this and then it flips and keeps going. Okay, it's fine. Fine and dandy, just like candy. So let's go to this piece. And let's move this out of the way. We need to cover this page. And we already have this one folded. Let's see. I think maybe, well, we could use that, but I think maybe what we'll do is use a little larger piece. Let me look and see if that's actually what I want to do. Now, these are the ones we want to use. So I didn't leave myself much for sheets here. I do have all these offcuts. Oh yeah, here we go. I think maybe we'll use this. And I want it to come clear up, but not to bother this crease. So I'm going to put it clear up there. I'm going to give it a little mark right here down at the bottom. So I have about a 1/16 of an inch here and here. I'm going to, yeah, because this is the paper I'm not real fond of on the back, so it's a good one to use for this. Let me get some stuff out of the way. Okay. Now, tell me where my... Oh, there it is, right there. Thought I was going to have you point it out to me. Okay. Now, let's get rid of this. Let's put it over there, along with that. And let's put that up there. I'll put my pencil right there because I'm going to need it. Okay, so now we want to put this in, but we don't want it to interfere here. We want our book to be able to close properly. So to do that, we're going to put it along here, but we're not going to put it right in the ditch. We're going to leave it some room to open and close. And then right here, about 1/16 of an inch from the edge, we're going to make that mark and cut this off. And it doesn't matter which page we use, they're both beautiful. I think it's this one I cut to fit, so that's what we're going to use. And this is going to go right about here. Now, I don't mind this actually having that extra space there. It works well for me. What I like is that it's covering up these corners just a bit. So let's glue this one down. Make sure that it's right side up. Yes, because our butterfly is the right way. Now, here's the question. Do we use our distressing inks around the edges? I have pink. Pink would be really soft and pretty. Let me grab it. Oh, where's my cord? Let's see if I can remember where my inks are. I do have Candy Shop pink. I'll bet that is really bright. I do have a StazOn. But I want to look at Victorian Velvet, I think. Now we know that Distress Oxide, one is really light, and one of those is a little bit more, I don't know. That's that. I don't want that. Oh, the picked raspberries, always beautiful. Spun sugar. Well, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I had one of those in Not an Oxide. But let's go with this. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? Can you see that? It's real light. And you can go light and dark with it if you want. I like it. I think that it looks really lovely. Oh yeah, I like it. So that tells me that I probably want to do the whole book this way. But before we do, we're going to insert this page. Oh, going to be stubborn, huh? Stubborn ink. Excuse my arm. So I downloaded my video and noticed that it seemed kind of far away, so I tried to pull you in a little bit closer here. I think it's because it all feels very close to me because the camera, like I said, is right at forehead height. If I were to stand up wrong, I would whack my head. The nice thing about this is that my camera is not moving around, and I absolutely love that. I've waited a long time. But I might stick my head in the way too. You just never know. So you want to try and even this up along here, but you don't want to cross over that line there. And what I was going to say about the distress oxides is that when they get damp with the glue, they can actually spread. So be aware of that. There. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Beautiful. Okay, now this is okay, but let's have a look at this inside page here. I think I would like this one to come all the way up as well. So I'm going to take this one. Now we know that it fits because we've already done it for the back side. The only thing we're going to have to do is make a mark right here. Ooh. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I don't mean to. It's just what I do. And the nice thing about that is it will differentiate just a little bit at the beginning of the book, which I like. I do. Oh, I see a little note thing there. Mom's starting to see things. She's seeing things again. Do you guys know that? Does your husband know you're seeing things? No. Not telling. I'm not telling. Okay, let's distress it. Distress, distress, distress. Distress, distress, distress. Maybe my word for this year should be sing. I think it should be explore. I want to explore new things. Now, I did this one quite a bit darker than I did the other one, just because I wanted to see if I liked it, and I do, so either way is going to work well for me. Okay, let's make sure this is going to fit before I get too carried away here. Yep, I like it. I know that covers up this paper, but, you know, at the time I was trying to figure out I'm not trying to cheat and just sock away a piece of paper there. Believe me, I have, like I said, I have 4 pads of this, so, but I'm only trying to use 2, but I might use from a 3rd if I need to. I will. Make sure there's nothing on here. It's right side up. I have plans to put the metal corner things on as well, but I won't do that until I'm done. Until we're done with the inside. I hear a cat in here. Do you hear it? It's not yowling. You can't hear it. It's not yowling. Okay. I know this will take a little bit of time, but hey, that's what we're here for. A little bit of time. I love how it gets just a little darker around these edges here. It's kind of like magic happens, you know? And I love that. Ooh, maybe that should be our word. Do you believe in magic? Do you remember that song? Do you believe in magic? Mm-hmm. When the music is playing. Mm-hmm. Magic. I don't know all the words. Sorry. That's all you get. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. I do. I am a pink fan, I tell you. I denied it, as you know, till my husband told me so. Now, the one thing that may happen is that we're going to have to come back through and put fabric on these, which means all this dusty pink color will get covered up. But we have to bring this one up very carefully and dust it so we get that pretty crease color in there. Isn't that beautiful? Woohoo! This is going well. So our old cat, I was telling you about her earlier. Oh, goodness. She's getting quite old, and she has kidney problems, and she has a lot of arthritis, and she's very low weight. She's always been a petite cat. I don't know if you've ever heard of a petite cat, but she is definitely a petite kitty. She's always been petite. She was born petite, just tiny. So she's always been a very small girl. But that doesn't help her now that she's 14, 15 years old. Anyway, she's having a rough time. And we're just not sure how much longer she's going to get to be with us. Because she's starting to wet on the floor if she can't jump in the litter box. She's still, she still has her good moods and stuff. So you kind of hate to let anything happen to them. But you also can't have a cat wetting on your floor all the time. And at least she's making it into the bathroom. So yesterday I only had to mop it twice. But it's a lot of work to sterilize and mop your bathroom all the time. Uh-oh. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It got caught, so we'll distress that. Here I've been so careful. But a piece of that glue got there from gluing on the back. Darn it. Well, we have to start all over. not really. We're just going to distress it. So pretty, huh? Yeah, you can't tell that much. I think if I just maybe glue down that little piece there. But yeah, it definitely is from gluing the back on. I forgot to go through the book, and I felt so guilty about doing it without you that I had to get on there and tell you right away. Okay. Okay, so we did that side, we did that page, we did this, so that brings us to right here. Now I'm dusting this one a lot lighter than I did the front. No specific reason why, I just thought that it would look better. I don't know. Plus, I'm trying to get done. Oh. Okay. No reason to finish up the back right now anyway, because we're going to start working on the front. So we'll finish up the back when we get there. Okay, where's the lid? Okay, so there we are. Look at that. How long have we been here? With 24 minutes left. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it is beautiful. Okay, so we're on to ephemera making. And I see this piece immediately looking at me. And I immediately see that it could be, oh, you know, a little notepad is what I'm seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this down like this. Let's close this up and put it over there. Now I'm going to pull this one up. Goodness. I wonder if my husband's okay. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Everything's fine. Whew. Gave me a fright though. Okay, so I can see that this is cut just slightly crookedly. That noise is, if you can hear it, is my washing machine going nuts. It's what it is. My washing machine is having a hard time. Okay. Now, we have that. And it just so happens that I have some papers here that we can use to make a shabby pad. Oh goodness, oh there's a nice long one. There's a nice ripped one. There's one that can be cut. Ooh, there's some music. Let's see what we can get from that stuff. Not that. Okay. Where is it? It's disappeared. Alrighty. This is a good size. This one, not so good. So we need our tearing ruler, and it's really gluey. Sorry about that. But hey, it's been working. And let's see. Top to bottom. We'll go down about that far. So most of them can't be any bigger than that. There's that one. It's okay with that tear on it. Oh, I do want the music sheet in there. Oh, that's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, there's a nice little bird cage that could go in there. That's definitely more than enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and tear that one apart. Kind of nice, it gives you a little place to write. And this one, we'll put one of these in there. And then this one, maybe like that. We'll put this one here. And then we'll end with the coffee dye. So there we go. Where is that stapler? Let me look back here. Oh my goodness. just going to staple it right here. And then we are going to how should we attach it there? Glue? Should we just glue it in? Why not? Let's do a couple of staples to triple secure it. I think we'll go ahead and just glue this one down here. And let's see. Now we really want to be able to tuck that in. So in order to do that, we might have to clip these off. Or we might have to put a little tab on it there. How about a tab? She said tab. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, this should be pretty. Just going to cut this out, just like that. And then I am going to wrap this to the back. Just like that. I'm going to glue this back here. Just like that. Now, the thing I didn't do was cover that. So, what I have to do is cut another one of those. Just like that. And we will make a crease there. And find our scissors. And we'll put that on there, just like that. Okay, now this is going to have to come up like this. And because I want it to work properly, I think we'll have to glue it just a little bit here. Actually, I can glue it just a little bit more, can't we? I probably glued it down, you guys. Okay, so I am gonna have to cut that off a little bit. Okay, there we are. Wow, that was work. We don't need to do the back because it is going to be glued down. But we do need to do this right here, especially since that doesn't even up really well right there. Okay. So this kind of keeps your eye moving. I think we'll glue it right there. And then we'll add some other elements as we come across them. I think I'll leave a little space down below. We might be able to put a quote or something there. And I think we'll find a corner around it. Right here. 1/4 of an inch. Well, there we go. Now, I don't think I can get to that one. Well, maybe. Maybe just a tiny bit. You can see what I need to do here. Okay. There we go. Not bad. One down, and we have just 9 minutes left. So let's look at what we can do next. Put those papers back there. We'll save these in case we need some circles or something. So we have this. Let's see. Could be an envelope, but you know, we have an envelope in this, in here. We also have these. Those may just go inside. There it is. I think maybe this envelope, maybe we'll sew it in. We might sew in some of those postcards too. What do we have left? So we have these 3 that we know are embellishments. We have this sheet that we didn't use. We have several of these. And then we have this second pad. We have, oh, this is from the first pad. We have these that I did not find to be that pretty. I have that. These could be tags on this side. I don't know how many tags we need. So these are definitely going to get made into something. Now this is the second paper pad, and so we have a repeat of papers there. So this is nice because we have the ephemera. And then back here, back behind us, we have all these. So it looks like some pockets are in order. Now one thing that Tina did on hers was she made some really nice double pockets. And I just was really in awe with that. Double, I mean this way. Now I don't necessarily want to do a double one here because of the butterfly. But this is a good place to put a pocket. And I think, oh, you know what we forgot? I forgot to glue in our closure, our tie. Oh well, we're not having a glued in one. How's that? So I think maybe we'll give that a little score. I hear a cat. He must be in here somewhere. I think he's probably chewing on something. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm such a messy. I'm going to put my inks back there so I'll know where they are. This is a new change around for me as well on the table, so I have to figure it out. Oh, let me get this paper out of here. That goes in that bin. Goes in the garbage. Done with this. So it goes... where? Where does it go? Oh, right there. All right. Now, what was I looking for? There's my pre-make. Well, oh, it's right in front of me. Oh, hinge. Let's see. We want this to be 1/2 inch. Let's try it. I'm not going to do the one on the bottom. So we're going to put this here. We want to bring it in just slightly. So, that's going to be the fold line right there. So we need to go 1/2 inch from there. So if I line that up on the 3, and I go to here, oh my goodness. That tells me where to cut it off at. This is the folding line. Okay, so we have that. Just making a little less bulk. the book. Okay, so we probably want a thumb hole here. And I think we'll do it with this one. Oh, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it is right. I had to cut it bigger, but it is right. So now, you don't have to dust the whole thing in the pink. We can switch over to a brown. And the brown's going to go with it anyway. Now this one could slide in here. Like this. Kind of like that. Oh, maybe we don't want a double there. Maybe here we just want the single because our butterfly is there. Okay. Yes, that is correct. Save that butterfly. Gosh, we have hummingbirds, and they're wintering over here. Oh, that's our timer. So it is time for us to say goodbye. Okay, well, we didn't get very far today. Well, we actually did. We got things inked. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom, you guys. Look, got a hole in my pocket. Couldn't figure out why the glue wasn't working. It's because it had no glue. Okay. Well, I sure appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I hope you're playing along, and maybe you're making an accordion journal. You can always email me at Thoma, ANGTHOMA, at Comcast.net. And if you have a question about what I'm doing, not about in my life, what about what I'm doing here, and I'd be glad to answer you. So, look here. Now we have a place for a tag. Yay! Okay. Time to say goodbye, so I will let you go, and I will see you in a few days. Bye!